Good afternoon, YouTube. I am back without my shirt on like normal. Today I am going to start what I hope is a reasonable series. And in this series, I'm basically just going to go from beginning to end of constructing a website. I mean, there'll probably be a bit of repeating with some stuff I've done before. And I will plan on not recording annoying bits like constructing generic HTML templates or doing the annoying niggly CSS, because basically you don't need to see all that. You only need to get like the general idea. But that's basically my plan. So I guess we should get started with part one. So obviously, as a Lisp user, I'm just going to quick project. Then I'm going to use quick project, make project, and I'm just going to call it site. And then it's going to depend on we're going to depend on Spinneret, paren script, although we may not use paren script. CL string. Local time. We'll just do that. That'll do for now. Get rid of this. There we go, that works. We're going to go in here and we're going to give call that. So we have our package definition. I'm also going to create a new folder called source and place site and package inside source. And I'm going to open the ASD, the system definition. Get rid of this. Maybe I should start slide. I think that's right. I don't remember. We're just registering it in quick Lisp. Yeah, cool. There we are. I got two of them wrong, but that's alright. So we are going to go into source. We are going to go... should we use Ningle or Hunch and Toot? I think we'll just use Hunch and Toot directly. I'm a big fan of Hunch and Toot. Let's go into source. Let's go to site. And in site, we're going to have our server def parameter. Server. Make instance tbnl easy acceptor port. We're just gonna go with 454545, and that, yeah, that'll do. Oh, and then obviously address. We'll just have on 0000. Just have it listen. Define start. tbnl start. Server. Oops. Stop. Okay. Now we can go into here and we can have we'll start a new directory called pages, and then we're going to do protocol.lisp in package site. Now, some people like to do a convention, which is like one file per one package, or one package per one file. I don't really like doing that. I just like to, if I know it's going to be a really large project with many thousands of lines, then I divide the serious parts up into different packages. But other than that, I don't like the one package per file. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. So we're going to have a generic, we're going to have some classes, def class. page. We're not going to have anything in page yet. Def class status. We're not going to have anything in that yet. And we're going to have a generic function we're going to call display page. Which takes this page and a status. Like that. Oh, this needs to be an around method. With HTML string, call next method. So that should, when you execute display page, if we get a method, def method, display page, page status, this will just be a fallback. Spinneret with HTML. Hello, what? There we are. Perfect. Now we do have to, if we're going to have it like this, then I guess we should also have another generic display header, page status, def generic display body, page status, def generic display footer. We'll make this an around, and then we'll have Spinneret with HTML, and we'll do, what's it? No, we won't do that. We'll go head, display header, page status. I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. HTML, head, body. Yes, we are. Because we just want this generic display header, display body, page status, footer, display footer, page status. Okay, that's fine. And now we need a default for these. Display header, what are we gonna have? We're gonna have title. I guess we will add a title in here. That's the default header. We can have, should we have a default body? No, and we'll have a default footer. We'll do nothing. Okay, so now we have our pages. Let's do main home.lisp. Make sure we're in the site. Def class, home page, page, title, init form, home page, def method, display body, page, home page, status, Spinneret with HTML. Wait. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Basically, display pages are, I guess, the API. You call display page on a page with a status, and then it executes these three. The important thing is it returns a string. So this being the top level call means it returns a string. And so we only have to have with HTML in our bodies. So we're just going to do h1 hello what. And now if we go, we will make a static, let's do handlers.list in package site. Now tbnl define easy handler. Gosh, now do I remember how to define a handler easily with Hunch and Toot? How about we open this and scroll down to this. We don't want SEO, it's just homepage. Well, I guess we are doing text plain. We can do display. Well, no, not. Display page. Page. So main page. Oh, did I call it homepage? Home, yes. What did we say? 4545. Was that it? No. Oh. Plus helps when we start it, right? Oh no, already did. Take the chains off. Helps when you actually use the correct port. 45454. Internal error has occurred. Display header. Protocol. Display header. Ah, because I made it an around method by accident. There we go. There we are. Easy. Okay, so now let's get to CSS. What did we called pages, didn't we? Protocol. We're in pages. We're gonna have maybe we'll just keep it in here. We'll just have a generic file called CSS, which just has our standard CSS in package site def parameter standard CSS home. Ooh. HTML background color yellow, and then let's go to CSS. Ooh. Oh, protocol def method append. Oh, def generic. Now you don't actually have to write the def generic form, but it is good because you then can write the well, you can write the full, like the default method straight into the generic, but you also can write the documentation line, which I'm not doing right now, but you should. If you weren't making a YouTube video, you should do it. Now I'm pretty sure I always make this append. So we're going to change the method combination to append and have most and have least specific or most specific last, and then have this as append, and then it's no, it's around. Oops. And then apply. Ooh, forgot about las. Just compile. Oops. And now we want to just return, what do we call it? Default standard CSS. Well, Now if we go into the head, we also need spinneret with HTML style. Something like that. Something like that. Now let's see if that makes any difference. Display header. We wish to display the CSS with, oops. Okay, so now we have the CSS. Now if we wanted to add scripts, we could use paren script, but I don't see any need for paren scripts and JavaScript yet. I mean, what I will, I wonder, do I want to bring in any frameworks? I don't think so. Well, maybe next time I'll introduce a framework, but we've changed the structure of our site quite significantly. So we need to reflect this in our ASD. So we have a module called pages, and that's serial T, and its components are a file called protocol and a file called CSS and a file called home. Is that it? Site, source. We have handlers. File handlers. Okay. Yes. So if we go to home and we do def method display CSS, page, home page, status, and then we can make sure we make it an append method. We're going to use a reader macro. What are we going to do? We are going to just change the background color again. Oh, for H1, we're going to change the color. I think this is right. Red. Yes. So now we have per page. So now we have the standard CSS, which is this, but we also then have per class application of CSS. So if we subclassed homepage and this, if we subclass homepage and make, I don't know, homepage 2, that doesn't really make any sense, but we make homepage 2, and then we create a new display CSS, which is for homepage 2, then H1 will still end up being red. Homepage 2, we'll just homepage 2. I need to make a subclass of homepage. And then let's get H1, we're going to get rid of this, and we're just going to make it H4 color green. And then we will put them oops, I overrode that. Didn't mean to do that. Homepage 2. Make this homepage 2 and see if that makes any difference. Nope. What have I got wrong? There we go. Now it's come out green because if we display body, display CSS, make instance. Yeah, you can see how it appends them all together, basically, creates the style tag, which, so now we can do, say, like, I don't know, we could make a page, which is technically like a section, and I don't know, various pages, and you can just inherit the CSS from the previous classes, basically. So not only can you use CSS, which is cascading, you can now cascade CSS using class hierarchies, which will be, I don't know how useful it will come in this project, but it is a useful way to write your code anyway. And I'm pretty sure I've showed it before, but it doesn't matter. I think this will do for now, because and I'll come back after I have added something, because really what we have here is not much. I don't really want to have to show you, I don't really want to go through writing HTML and CSS on video, because it's very, very, very tedious. Instead, I want to show you like maybe some handling post forms, handling authentication, and handling, I don't know, say we want to add, I don't know, videos or links to external resources, but we basically hard code it into the source, or we hard code it into the source and then we later create a post form to do it. So that's what I'd rather show you, but I want to bring you along building this website. That's basically my point. All right, so I'll see you next time.